Hallo alle zusammen, wie geht es euch? Today we are going to do the part 2 of Stefan, wie geht's dir? And I am so happy for you that you completed the part 1 and you've come to the part 2. So actually last time we were to do the homeopathy also. We were to know something about homeopathy, and we were going to do the dative case and the Vetun and some other dative verbs, but because of the time constraint and we were to do many other things, so we were not able to do. Today we are going to cover it. So firstly, let's see what does the homeopathy fact say. Okay, so now the sweet sugary homeopathy pills that your parents give you when you are sick trace their origins back to Germany. They are called globuli. What are they called? They are called globuli in German. Okay, so globuli. Now Samuel Hahnemann, who is often known as the father of homeopathy. So he was a German basically. In his earlier years, he was basically a teacher of foreign languages and a translator, and then he later studied medicine and developed this alternative system of medicine which is popular in both Germany and India. Okay, so this was about the homeopathy. Okay, so now let's quickly start with our topic. Now before we start, I want to tell you this. In dative, when we are taking dative, there can be two things. First is subject, verb, object, and the subject is basically nominative, the verb is dative, and the object also is then dative. Now in the second can be subject, verb, and object. Here also nominative, dative, and dative, right? But what can be the difference now here is like this subject can be a person and the object can also be a person. In the second case, the first subject can be a thing and the object can be a person. So now let's see examples, right? Because we need examples for to understand this thing clear. Now let's talk about the first case. If we talk about Ich helfe dem Vater. So basically, ich means I, and dem Vater, helfen. This is the conjugated form of the verb helfen. So helfen is basically also a dative verb. So that's why there changes to them. We learned in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, check the description and see that video first. Otherwise, the things that I am saying, you will not understand it clearly. So basically, ich helfe dem Vater, that's the first thing. Then the next is das Handy gehört. Now gehören is also a dative verb. Gehört dem Vater, right? So I hope you get this, because now das Handy is a thing and dem Vater is a person. So I hope you get what I mean to say here. Then quickly coming to the next part, which is Vetun. So we are going to cover many things in here. So quickly, let's start with Vetun. So I'm selecting a yellow color for that. Okay. So talking about we, tun. Let's quickly see the conjugation, right? Ich, tue, we, du, tust, we, er, sie, es, tut, we, wir, tun, we, ihr, tut, we, and sie, tun, we, right? This is a conjugation as simple as that. Ich tue we, du tust we, sie tut we, wir tun we, and ihr tut we, and sie tun we. Wait, this is you. This is not e, this is you. Okay. Now, let's quickly see the singular and plural. We covered the singular and plural last time. But quickly we are going to cover it now also. Now, let's see singular and plural. Der Kopf tut dem Vater weh. Now, can you see this here? The subject, this is an important note, in dative or the conjugation in here depends on the subject, right? So the subject is basically der Kopf. So der Kopf tut dem Vater weh. So that's why this is changing. Der Kopf tut dem Vater weh. In plural, the Augen. The Augen is plural, right? Because the Augen means, I'll just give the meaning also. It means the eyes, right? So this is plural. The Augen is the plural. It's das Auge and the Augen. So the Augen is plural. Tun dem Vater weh. Tun dem Vater weh basically means it is plural. So I hope this is very much clear now. Now sentence example. Sentence example is really important because understanding the sentence and framing sentence, asking questions like framing questions, it is very important. So sentence examples. Okay, so sentence example. Die Nase tut der Mutter weh. Can you say this, right? Die Nase tut der Mutter weh. Now, here I want to give you the key. Die changes to der in dative. Right? We learned this. So this is our first sentence example. Okay, quickly the next sentence example. So the next sentence example is Das Knie tut dem Bruder weh. Tut dem. Is dem Bruder weh. Okay, now another key. I gave you this key in the previous video, but let me give it here also so that you can relate. So this is dative article. I will give the word, and this is the dative pronomen. What it is? The dative pronomen. Now what are the dative article? What is the dative article? Dem, der, and den. Right? So this is basically masculine or neutral. This is feminine, and this is plural. This is plural. Now dem will change to ihm. Der will change to ear, and then will change to small I inen, right? So then will change to im, there will change to ear, and then will change to inen, the small I inen. So now the next verb that we have is helfen. So before we go on to helfen, I want to share a table so that you can relate with the sentences that we are going to deal in helfen. Okay, so now here is changes to mere, do changes to dear, a changes to im, z changes to ear, s changes to im, wir changes to uns, ear changes to all, z changes to ihnen, small I ihnen, and the big s z changes to big I ihnen. Now pause the video and just take a look at this table, and once you are clear with this table, you have this table like you know it very well, then you can proceed ahead. So let's move on with helfen. So helfen. Now let's take some examples, very simple examples. I help you. The first example, I help him, right? Then is I help you, and we take formal. Okay, then is I help you. Or we'll do the sentence, not do the sentence right now. Okay, so let's first take a look at these three sentences. I help you. I help you. I is ish, right? Very clear. Now we are doing helfen, so conjugation important. So let's quickly see the conjugation. So ish, helfer, du hilfst, sie, es hilft, wir helfen, helfen, ihr helft, and sie, what will it come? Helfen, right? Ich helfe, du hilfst, sie hilft, wir helfen, ihr helft, sie helfen. Okay, so ich, when we talk about this, it will be helfer, dear. Why? Because helfen is a dative verb. Let me write it here. It's a dative verb. So what will it be? Dear. It will change to dear. We saw the table right now. Next, ish, again helfer, him. What will come for him? It will be ihm. Ich helfe ihm. Now, I help you, formal. Ich helfe, capital I ihnen. I showed you the table. That's why I showed you the table now also. Ich helfe ihnen. Right? Now, quickly we are going to take a look at some other questions now. We are also going to understand it very clearly. So tut der Kopf dir, tut der Kopf dir weh. Okay, this is the question. Now how will you answer it? Firstly, it's a Ja-Nein-Frage, very important, right? I'll write here. It's basically a Ja oder a Nein Frage, right? So if you say that yes, you want to say ja, yes, ja. So ja, der Kopf tut mir weh. Der Kopf tut mir. Now mir came because tut came, and wehtun is a dative verb. So tut mir weh. So this is basically one wehtun example. It's a Ja-Nein Frage. Next we have another. Tut der Kopf dem Vater weh? Okay, now we are asking about the father. So again on Ja-Nein Frage. Ja, der Kopf tut, remember it will be ihm, or you can say dem Vater also, but it is more correct, or you can substitute it with ihm and then weh as usual. So tut der Kopf dir weh, dear, here it came dear, that's why on the answer it came mir, then here it came dem Vater, and then here it came ihm. So I hope in this topic it was clear. In the next part 3 of the video, we are going to see the verbs schmecken, es geht, and we also going to see a lot of questions also along with the schmetzens and the medicament. We'll revise that also. So hope you like this video and you learned a lot. If you did, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell notification so that you would be the first one to receive my videos. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.